Hey guys, Remix here. I'm a little spooked. Um, this shit's still on my story on Instagram, but if you want to, I'm leaving a link to my fucking Instagram profile so you can watch it on my story. But just right now, I went to find exactly what was going on with the game because when I tried opening it like twice now, it wouldn't open properly. And so I just stopped. I went in the files itself and tried to open it. And I noticed that the character files were missing. And like it literally was there for like a minute when I first opened it, and then it just went poof, gone. Like, I'm not kidding. I didn't even have to touch it. The game literally killed itself. And then so I was like, okay, this is a little bit weird. I'm not sure if this game's gonna function now, because that was a part of the game. But I tried it anyways. I screamed. I'm not kidding, I screamed. I'm literally crying in terror right now, because, like, when I opened the game, it just randomly showed an end screen. And then it just jump scared me with, I don't know her name, I think it was like Sayori or something. It was a freaking picture of her hanging herself, and this eerie sound, like, ringing in my ears. It scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. I'm like literally shaking. Like, I didn't think this game was that serious. I know it said psychological horror in the tags before I downloaded it, but I didn't think it was gonna be this fucking mentally disturbing. And then now I just uninstalled and I just downloaded it. Now it's telling me this. How does it know? This shit's fucking scary. It is creepy. I want to continue where I left off, but I'm scared if I click anything, Sayori's gonna fucking jump. I don't. I'm sure you guys are laughing at me right now. It's not funny. Don't laugh. This fucking game. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I don't even know who did it. I'm getting anxiety. Now I'm getting why it warned me to not play it if you have anxiety or depression, but I'm still doing it anyways. Oh my god, load game. Please. Go back. Okay, I'm just gonna go what I feel dark. Fucking suicide. Why is my volume turning up all of a sudden? I didn't click anything. I need to breathe. I need to cry. Oh, whoa. This is a tragedy. My heart is racing right now. I'm in the middle of fucking grief. I can't control myself. I need Jesus to pray for me, please. I need somebody to pray for me. Pray for me, please. Raindrops is closest to my tears. Depression. Fear. 100% fear. Death. Frightening. Anxiety. I'm choosing everything how I'm feeling. I'm not kidding. Hopeless almost. I'm spinning in Satan's lair right now. The fucking eerie music I heard. I do have several questions for this fucking game that I'm playing. What do you want? I don't care. Don't worry, I just walked in here too. Were you practicing? I don't fucking care what you're doing no more. The real question is, why the fuck did I see one of the characters hanging herself? Yeah. Not funny. You must have a lot of determination. A lot of determination to show me someone hanging herself, that's for sure. Fuck, I'm terrified. It's fucking 11:57 right now. It's late. And I have work to do in like 2-3 hours. Starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. I can't wait for suicide. Somebody just kill me. It's gonna be fucking stupid. Weren't you complaining about it just you? I'm complaining about this game right now. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Ugh. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, I'm sorry if I sound so fucking scared. I'll relax. Hold on. I'm gonna try. Lord forgive me for playing this fucking game. Alright, I'm good. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Ew. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You have all. Oh yeah, and by the way, since one of you decided to tell me, oh, how come you're not doing separate different voices for these characters? Because one, I'm a girl. The only male character that's in here is apparently me. But since I'm female, but I can't really change my voice like that. So I'm just gonna stick to as much as I can do. Don't force me anything to do otherwise, because my voice is just gonna crack. And I did say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's stupid. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions are... Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Don't tell me they're gonna pull this bullshit on me again. Cause this time I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it while I'm recording. Watch. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Are you okay? Do I need to call somebody for you? I just saw, I think I may have saw future. I think I may have saw the future. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. I don't think you're okay now that I just saw that. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already I can't get that image out of my head, I'm sorry. With everyone back at their usual activities, maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Remix, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Remix. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yes, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Remix. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? This is creeping me out. Death. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Should I be concerned? What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. No, not really. I'm actually concerned. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Who asked you to join in this video? Get out of here. I hope you did not see that. That's just an update from my computer. And that's been popping up for ever since I started this fucking channel, so ignore it, please. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly, how much do I care about her? Wait, did I read that wrong? Nah, see, I'm forgetting shit. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weighing me down? So I'm literally getting whatever. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. See, I'm feeling like I'm being watched right now. Should I be concerned? I have my phone right here, so if I need to call the police, I will fucking dial. Suddenly, I notice Sayori peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look. Why is my computer so dark? I'm sorry. I really like she won't get anywhere like this. I never really see Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation in her own. What? So I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who will willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that of a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, I'm feeling uneasy. I'm literally feeling sick to my stomach right now. Yeesh. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite how is that romantic? Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Why is my mouse not moving again? This is actually scaring me. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't click anything, I swear. That is okay. I'm not fucking with this game no more. I'm just not gonna say no more shit about this game. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Remix? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be some behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And maybe she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your Screech! It looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess definitely. We don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's damn. You just friend zoned her. What the fuck? Fuck is wrong with you? Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple girl, cross that out. Girl. Whatever, I'm just gonna stay as a dude. Whatever. I may not have a dick, but whatever. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is, was it? What is? Fuck! I can't fucking speak. Why is the text disappearing? Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Don't poison mine! Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of poison. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh, I thought that said knife for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts our speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and... Why are you staring at her legs? Okay, May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Yeah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? This is getting too weird. Just weird. Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit confused. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Damn, she just got told! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve remix and club activities? My mouth is... oh my god. No more drama. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Remix. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Remix? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Mine turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? I don't know. That makes me want to question some things that have been happening for the past 3 days now, doesn't it? Friend, you say? Your lips were head. Phoenix? I really like being friends with you. Why are we friend-zoning each other? Come on. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Kiss already! I need to ship somebody. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. That was actually a kind of very emotional moment right there. I don't know why. It made me pretty emotional. If I cry in one of these videos, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear it. Rex, do you like... What the fuck is that? I thought that said oobleck for a minute. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Wow, very specific temperature right there. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea. Okay, this music is actually pretty loud. Hold on. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I just need to turn that down a bit. And a little bit of the sound. You know, I'm just gonna turn this up a smidge. Alright. Sorry. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Or even if that was question mark, sorry. This game is fucking weird. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves levels. What the fuck? To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Not for me. Is that so? I was letting it show. and you noticed? Or, fuck, I'm getting... Okay. It is late. It is late. Please, do not judge me right now. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I've decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. It's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Remix. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Remix, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my chest. That's a very specific sentence. You just... Oh, Lord. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. You know, I know a little fact about chocolate, you know. Something very, vulgar, almost. Let's just put it that way. Makes people, you know, do the dirty, if you get what I mean. What is going on with my head? I'm so sorry. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You're and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even... Can you stop, like, being such a horn dog? Like, for once, please? I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer to our shoulders. I touch it. Ooh, our shoulders! How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I don't know. Maybe fucking calm your dick down. Yuri was also always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me I can't read this. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to... What? Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally... Horn dog alert! You need to see a doctor if your manlyhood is getting this bad of a problem. Like, go see a doctor immediately. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower, but damn, it's not that hard. Come on. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Yeah, for once. I put the teacup between oh, of course. Where do you set the teacup out of all places? Oh, between your legs, because you're a fucking horn dog. And fumble with... I need to chill. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can also have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of the time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh my god, can you just chill with the... Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into her mouth. Come on, can you stop? This dude need to chill. I don't know what your problem is, but you need some help, bro. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. What do you mean? I apprehensively place the alert! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Remix? This is sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... well... You're just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean... not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was. Yeah? Then... you don't need to stop or anything. What? Excuse me, bitch? What? Get back to reading. Just look back down in your book, please. The situation has gotten really tense. Well, maybe you haven't freaking stuck freaking chocolate in her mouth, and maybe you haven't fucking started shit. Yuri tries to return to the book. Sorry, I have a stuffy nose right now from the crying. The mental breakdown I just went through. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her falling to the of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate. Can you not? Can you just stop? I feel her. Am I reading hentai? What am I reading? I feel very uncomfortable all over again. Thank you. Just thank you for interrupting. I'm not fucking blaming you. I need to put this full screen, please. I just noticed that it wasn't freaking full screen. I'm so sorry if you just saw the files in the background for a while. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts. Whatever that last word said. It's time to share poems. Yuri, so you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. You just shouldn't bring it up in general. Just don't ever. It doesn't matter. Just don't do it. Just shut your fucking mouth. Just don't bring it up. Who should I show my poem first? I feel like I should go to Sayori first, because I'm highly concerned right now. And she hates it. Well. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. Really, it takes literally me to be traumatized for me to write a good poem? Is that seriously what you want? Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Alright? Okay. Hey, Remix? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why, you don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. That is so sweet. Why can't guys be that nice to me? Come on. Can't guys just be loyal? So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. This is making me emotional. It's just because I feel like the loneliness right now. Sayori? Don't cry! No! Remix, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glanced around the room to make sure nobody else has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Remix. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Marco I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I'm getting a really bad feeling in this. I'm not sure how to feel right now. Like, I feel sad and I don't know how to feel. Let's go to Yuri. Remix, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Yeah, a definite emotion, wink wink. I definitely went through like a fucking roller coaster of emotions not too long ago. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. I was not expecting this was a part of the plan, but you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Uh-huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not in know-it-all remix. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Remix. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay, so I'm about a beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, and fuck reading. I cannot read this. I'm so sorry. Why is my volume doing this again? This is freaking me out. The easiest wood to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation till you... What? I'm just gonna let you guys read it. I'm just not even gonna read this out loud. You know what, fuck it. I'm supposed to read it. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. I think that's what it says. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Yeah. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? But after yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. I almost threw up right there. I'm sorry. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Let's go, Natsuki. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards. Huh? I liked your last two way better than this one. Oh, fuck you. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay, okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects to. Oh, yikers. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poems out to me like nothing happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that Jesus fucking, you dream about every day. That makes your heart leap in a way. Fuck reading. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand while wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Is this going towards me? Okay, so it's the same thing as middle. You can read that, blah 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 blah. But if you decide your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself. No, I hate myself. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, kind of. The damn seagulls! God, I hate seagulls. Well, Yuri it was a little more solemn. Well, that's, geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too? Making us write about a simple topic then trying to impress me by coming up with some all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. And we just have Monica. This fucking weirdo person. No, I'm just kidding. She's nice. Hi, Remix. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing handsome? No, I just felt some terrifying emotion that just randomly just crept up, like, I think an hour ago at most. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up the pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Oh, actually, kinda. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Fuck! Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway, damn it. It got me all fucking worried. Monica kind of whispers that part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the what? Sun sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. Bitch! I don't need to scan shit! I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's deep. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, this big word, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. What? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? Not really, because I just have flat-out depression. So I already know what it feels like. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Whoa, good job, clap, clap. This fucking stupid ass. I don't fucking write, so it's like, it's not gonna do me any good. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Well, hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. fuck reading. From your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to. Since you don't see me, I'm just putting a huge ass fucking smile on my face because I'm like terrified. I'm scared all over again. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Huh? It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. I like Natsuki too. She's the second best one. It goes from no, I think Sayori and Natsuki kind of tag at number 2 at the list, but Monika's kind of last because I don't really know much about her, nor do we really speak to her. Oh come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri. I didn't know what kind of expression that was, so I couldn't really say it. Calm down, guys. I talked to her early and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival. Damn, I'm so dismissive. That's exactly why she's last. And I just like how it just circled around her. Ignore that, please. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I almost said Sayori. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri? Yeah, beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. I almost said atmosphere. Atmosphere. Well, here goes my career in the trash the second time. And about that, I love the atmosphere. I love atmosphere, sorry. Yu's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'd be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Remix. The one who is truly used. Oh, that... don't say that. I was about to say, did Monika just say that to me? Or... In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I wouldn't be really appreciative of that. Or I would be. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could, definition of dirty work, please. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Remix may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Remix to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you bitch! Both of you! Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Remix to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of true. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Remix, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. Oh my god. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go... Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, Monica and Sayori are working together, so it's only leaving out Natsuki and Yuri. But then, Yuri also just brought up... And it's not like I forgot or anything, but... Natsuki clearly mentioned that she just accepted a challenge where she can just do all the work herself and stuff. But then it just makes everything... Because I don't want to just single her out like that. But I feel like we need to connect with Yuri more. I feel more of a connection with her than Natsuki at the moment. I mean, Yuri? Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Remix? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? Well, I mean, she should accept the challenge, so I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Remix? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Remix picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go, though they go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. But when she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. There's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Oh, my room isn't clean. Even if there was guests coming over, I wouldn't give a flying shit, so I would just leave it dirty. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Remix. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside. Come on, you horn dog! More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance What? You need to stop. You need to stop. It is time to stop right now. Or is it too early? Yeah, it's way too early, and 2, not on my channel. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Oh, I was like, why is it black? It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Remix. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Remix. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here, and you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Remix. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Remix? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Remix. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh! So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Remix. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my art hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her in a tight embrace. Remix. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Remix. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Remix. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Remix. The only time I'm feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I'll let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really won't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to realize, fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I shouldn't just focus on what's ahead of me. Or did it say I should? I just forgot. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common. Whoa! I went to burp and then I just voice cracked the sentence. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would really be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in. Whoa. Where is exactly where? Excuse me. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. Whoa! What's in there, sir? Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking that far. Of course. I want to help out taking our guests to a faraway place. What kind of place? Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a dildo. No, I'm just kidding. It's diffuser for the essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel the through your body. This is highly concerning. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. It smells like pussy. What kind of mood is that? I can't. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles. Whoa, I fucking skipped with my fucking twitchy ass thumb. You again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. And I feel like I didn't feel like giggling because I felt like I was about to cough again. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker remix. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Oh my god. I got a little emotional during the whole Sayori conversation. It just felt too relatable towards my situation. It kind of hurt. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Well, duh, what do you expect from a freaking dumbass? Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Remix! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it. Bitch, it's a knife. What do you expect? Especially if she went to cut a ribbon with that. You know damn well it's gonna be sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ugh! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks. So what the What is she, a vampire now? What? Good lord. Oh no, I don't even want to. You guys read it on your own. Suddenly, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Yuri, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overthinking a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri and said, no, don't do it back! What is this dude up to? Remix! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Remix. Weird? I'm weird? What about you? Yuri giggles shyly. Yeah? Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside by side. Fuck. It looks better than I expected, and will be effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little... What is going on? Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple like that would look very nice. I like painting a across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall outside, behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like greeting, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. But having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nice. Same! I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the barrier to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Caw! Sorry. Yuri rolls back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. What, are you gonna lick it off now? Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I damp it with hot water. I return to the room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, come on! I didn't ask for this whole thing to lead this way. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. This is... Help. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my... Whoa! Hello! Let go! Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Look away, please! It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted. What is happening? I don't know. Is it the aroma of take it outside, please? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist. Can you stop? Suddenly her face seems to... Okay, I'm done. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Thank you. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here, and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad. Kinda. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. If you don't have any time left, I was secretly... Whoa! Snap out of it, dude! Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Remix. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes his what? What? I almost puked. I kind of like that. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Well, I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Hi, Remix. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Remix. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be able to be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall. Stop crying! I'm gonna cry! That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Remix? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Remix. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have waste your time. Have to waste your sympathy on me. You don't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Remix. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Remix. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I saw my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezes her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori... Oh no! No! Don't make me choose like that. To be honest, not being all judgmental or anything, but Yuri was acting a little weird. But I'm not sure if Yuri technically, I don't know, feels the same way. And plus, Sayori seems like she needs me most, or needs us most. And she is technically a childhood friend, so I mean, we know a lot more about her than anyone else. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Remix. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Remix. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. And by the way, this is false imagery about me. I have blue hair, long hair. Thank you. You'll never have to let go of me again. Oh, no! Too emotional. I'm not reading that. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Remix. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always is. So you're still gonna friend zone me. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Remix. Sayori gazed at me once whoa, I accidentally skipped. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's what I wanted. Should I have not said that? You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I don't think these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Man. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking into school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted was dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Remix! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets in each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems you're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I will be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she would try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I always said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Remix. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell you about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets that laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. Oh my god. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I'm not sure if I should actually scream. What is this? Reading the poem, I get... Oh my god. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. This is actually kind of freaking me out. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to your school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Oh shit, I forgot they were together. I forgot they were together for a moment. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knocked on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There is no response. I really don't want to have to enter. My heart is pounding. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves no choice. Oh my god, I'm actually getting anxiety. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! I actually jumped. I hit my hand and it hurts. Oh my god. She can't die. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I feel the same feel of vomit right now, too. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for her others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My storming thoughts kept telling me keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I knew I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset. Actually, I can. No, I'm too shocked to even do anything. I don't even want to bother changing anything. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. What? No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. What? Oh my god, I actually feel like I'm about to pass out. I'm not kidding. What do I do? What's this? What's this jumble of mess and what happened to Sayori? Hold on. Huh? Happy thoughts. Oh my god, get out of here. Get out, get out, get out. I don't want to see it. No, 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 out. Characters. Dude, she's gone. I guess whatever this jumbled mess is. What is this? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighborhood good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never seen yourself make. I can't skip this? We used to walk together to school together. We already know what this is, so I mean, might as well just kind of skip it. Whoa! What the f- my face is extremely pale. I'm not kidding. I don't feel good. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly oh my god, I don't feel good. Spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Why do you care about girls, horn dog? School day is as any ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest in me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Remix? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We barely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Well, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the Come on, don't act surprised. Don't act like I never heard this before. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I started a new one. A literature club. Whoa. Literature? It sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not that boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Remix. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, for the very least, visit my... Oh god. It'll make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Remix, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I look forward to materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to mud. Don't say it like that! Jesus Christ! I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? What? Oh my god! That scared me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Remix. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of... Don't... You're acting like you've never freaking knew this before. So let me guess. You're Monica's boy... No! Hell no! No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably your first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Remix in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Remix? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Really, Natsuki? Right, Natsuki, no, sorry. I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you? No. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to oppress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Remix, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but oblivious by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to clearly throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped up something I can relate to at the minimal level. Others rate Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. I'd be expecting that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over toward me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I thought you were right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Remix? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica said have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Remix. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these... Calm your dick down, dude. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Remix? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Remix, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. Really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Remix, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess this starts with the writing a poem tonight. Oh no! Oh no, don't get me started, please! Oh god, this is torture already. Sure, because my... I don't feel comfortable. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when he cooks me dinner. I like when he gives me allowance. I like when he spends time with me. I like when he asks about my friends. I like when he asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when he comes home before sundown. I like when he cooks. I like when he gives me privacy. I like when he doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when he doesn't comment on my friends. I like when he doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when he comes home without waking me up. Get the fuck out of here. I like when he keeps food in the house. I like when he uses his inside voice. I like when he leaves my stuff alone. I like when he accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when he is too tired to notice me. I like when he is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. This is making me extremely... Oh my god. I was waiting for a freaking jump scare. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little sick. My anxiety kind of got the best of me, but that's definitely not going to stop these videos. And I noticed the music is changing. Or was it the same? I don't know. I'm going fucking insane along with this fucking game. But anyways, I'm just going to end it here because it's like 2:06 in the morning right now and I still have work. But anyways, if you like the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, be sure to check out my Instagram story to see what exactly happened because it was actually pretty funny. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Remix out.